Hello everybody and welcome back to another video game analysis. And today we're going to look at Super Smash Bros. We got a fourth installment coming up for two systems this time, one portable and one home console. That's pretty cool. And this time we're going to look into something that a lot of people probably have touched in the past, but I want to discuss my thoughts on this too. Why we play Smash Bros. Why Smash Bros. Is so incredibly popular. We're going to go over the obvious and maybe the not so obvious and everything in between. So first I want to discuss why both Nintendo players and non-Nintendo players alike like to play the game. We're going to look at the game, the core of the game itself, and dabble in a little history behind it. So the game was originally developed by HAL Laboratories. It's just a simple 4-player fighting game. It had like a couple generic-looking people in it, so it was basically no Nintendo characters. I believe it was, don't quote me on this, but I believe it was Shigeru Miyamoto had the idea of putting all Nintendo's biggest guys in there to fight each other. And the thing is, I think that decision was made because it was cool, yeah, but as a second layer, I think it was also made to give this fighting game some notice. Because if there was no superstar in charge, some star power in charge, this probably wouldn't have caught on. Because fighting games are very difficult to get a cult following for. You'd have to do something very unique, like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter did, and a lot of new fighting game franchises, even if developed by Nintendo, would probably die out. And I think it was also decided because this is a very unique idea for a fighting game. It's very fun and cartoony, where rather than having a traditional health bar or being fought until you die, having 2 rounds, you have this incredible idea of percentages. The more damage you get, the slower, the more sensitive you get, the more tired you get, and the easier it is to knock you off. The point is to knock the player off screen. That's pretty cool. It's a very entertaining new form of fighting, and also it also greatly shows off the N64's power for the first installment, where you have a 4-player battle mode. It even includes items and whatnot to help you, and I'm sure they originally had like a sword or a gun, and now they have Nintendo-based items. The star power here is what brings it all together, though. If it wasn't for that, I don't think whatever this game was going to originally be called would have survived for very long. But it works because this is now a hit. It's a phenomenon that the Melee sold GameCubes, the Brawl sold Wii's, and there's no doubt in my mind that Smash for Wii U and 3DS, I'm just gonna call it Smash 4. Give me a break here. Is gonna be available. Is gonna sell Wii U's. It's just so incredible what this game was able to do with environments, especially with Nintendo theme, because you have a whole universe to work with. You have so many different people's imaginations, like Itoi, Miyamoto, Sakurai, all those guys made incredible Nintendo games, and it's really cool to see it all come together, and we'll discuss that in a little bit, but for now, you have the game at hand. It has that simple concept I explained, where the more percentages, the easier to knock you off. It has different modes. You can customize what you can do. You have different move sets, only focusing on 2 buttons and a direction, much simpler than a lot of other combo-based games. It's easy for anyone to pick up and play and understand. I think that's really boss, You have special moves, which have shown off the abilities of the character you're playing as, and it's a great celebration using Nintendo characters, because not only did it probably add a lot more ideas for development, but also it really inhibits a lot of creativity, where you can have these final smashes here with Ness using his famous Star Storm attack from Earthbound, or Mario can shoot his fireballs from the original Mario game, Not to mention, it also opened up a lot of possibilities for Nintendo's marketing, where it resurrect the Mother in America movement, or Fire Emblem got Western attention, and ultimately it's great for localization too. It opens up a lot of ideas, and it's a great way for Nintendo to make marketing. I've discussed that in the past, but where at least in an article, where Smash Brothers really is a great marketing tool for Nintendo, and it also is a great way to get people interested in their games. It's a surefire way, because if you love the character you're fighting as, whether you know them or not, and they're really good and whatnot, you're going to be interested in them. You're going to want to see, where did they come from? I remember when Pit was in Brawl, and I was like, where's this guy come from? He's pretty cool. And I discovered the Kid Icarus franchise, which I never even knew existed before. Same thing with Earthbound. Same thing with Fire Emblem. I mean, I haven't got to try a Fire Emblem game yet, but I'm looking forward to getting Awakening when I get the money. Whenever I get the money. But yeah, it's a great game. That's all I can say. But also, let's discuss the obvious. Why everybody says we love Smash. Just, I know this is nothing to do with the video, but I just got a new capture card, and man, I love it so much. I can get so much better quality, and everything's widescreen. And we can have an N64 game in the X with the widescreen. You know what it is. Sorry, I'm just gushing about my. I made a good investment. You gotta be happy with those things. But anyway, back to the point. Yes, here's what everybody loves about Smash. Here's what I hear all the time on the internet. See, something I noticed is nobody really talks about the game itself. That's why I wanted to start with that first, because it really also inhibits a lot of fans who aren't big Nintendo players or whatnot. I know people with a Wii that just use it for Brawl or whatnot. You know? I said whatnot too many times. But with that being said, for some reason, we have a game where all the Nintendo people we've played it, whether it's kids or as adults, or maybe you have children who are now experiencing what you experienced as a kid for the first time, and it all comes together here very nicely. It's like I said, it celebrates the greatness that Nintendo has created, the whole vast universe that they've made. So many beloved fans love it. Maybe people haven't played Nintendo for a long time, but they're going back for nostalgia reasons. It's obvious, because it's such a great cast. There's so many possibilities. There's so many ways. In the new Smash Brothers game, they're showing so many possibilities for balance, so many unique characters. I for one can't wait to play as Rosalina. And now they're introducing third-party characters like Mega Man, Sonic, Pac-Man. It's amazing. And it's like everybody says on the internet. If you told me in the 90s that Pac-Man, Sonic, Mega Man, and Mario will be in the same game, I would think you're crazy. I would say that would never happen, but that sounds like the best idea ever. And slowly but surely, it looks like Smash Bros. Started to celebrate not just Nintendo, but the history of video games itself. It's awesome, and that's what people love about it, because it really reminds them why they love to be gamers, what they love about the universe that they're playing in. And I really come to enjoy that, and I know many fans have as well. Alright, so I'm going to be really quick at this part here, this thing with my face. I just want to say, I want to talk about a third reason, a bigger reason, the ultimate reason here why we play Smash. And it's something I don't hear talked about a lot, and I'm very surprised, because Nintendo played up pretty well. I mean, they're playing up less and less. I notice as the franchise goes on, but I'm not going to be nitpicky about that. It's still an awesome franchise, and I'm not going to complain. It's like, who cares about these little details, internet? I'm just kidding. I'm trolling. But anyway, yeah, let's discuss that. I know we skip the intros to the games all the time because we just get to the fighting, but I just want to show small clips from each installment so far. You see a bedroom in the original N64. You see them take toys out of the chest and put them on his table. Give me a second. I'm trying to narrate as this goes on. I'm so unprofessional, but get over it. And then he arranges this desk in the way, this hand, and all of a sudden it becomes this big area, and these dolls come to life. And it's been also played up in Smash. You have the hand throwing a trophy. Now they're trophies. I think that's really cool, because not only gives you a sense of achievement, but it still keeps the toy thing going, where these toys come to life, and now these actually are coming to life with Amiibo, which I think is amazing. I can't wait for Amiibo. And again, like I said, the card kind of playing up less and less here. Here's Brawl. They just have a really tiny clip of the toys transforming, but here's the thing. That's it. It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I think this is the biggest reason why people play Smash, and I don't hear it talked about a lot.
It's because it's exactly what kids would do. They would take their favorite characters from games. They'll take the toys they collected from them and have them fight each other. We all had those moments. Who would win in a fight? That's why things like Death Battle or the Deadliest Warrior happen. That's why we have shows like that. We want to know. That's why we have. That's why you'd ask who would win a fight, Godzilla or King Kong. You know, it's stuff like that. Even Hollywood has done it with Godzilla versus King Kong, and it's because we love these franchises so much, and we just want those hypothetical situations. We want more content of it, and create something amazing. You know, it's like imagination is so important. It was things like imagination that had Thomas Edison made the light bulb possible and stuff like that. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but you know, it's so important. And I'm so glad Nintendo played up this theme, because that's how they see how we would react to a game like this. We love these characters to death, and we want to see them interact. And in a fighting game, that's pretty cool because we always wanted to know who would win in a fight, you know. And that's why everyone freaked out when Sonic was announced in Smash Bros. Come on, Mario versus Sonic, that was the whole '90s, and then we get to get them fight. That's really cool. I really love that, and it's so important that we realize this. Master Hand, I remember hearing rumors when I was a kid that that was supposed to be like Luigi's glove or something, but no, that's your hand. You have a hand in this. You are creating this. This is your imagination in action. And that's so amazing that Nintendo thought of that theme. And you don't have to pay huge mind to it, but I think that that theme is what connects us to the game. Whether we paid mind to it or not, it's so true how we are living out our imaginations through this game. We are really loving Nintendo's All Stars, battling it out and interacting with each other, celebrating who they are and the history around them. Like I said before, it's really amazing, and I'm really glad. And I hope they do play it up a little more in the next one. But in the end, I'm really glad it was set because this is our game.
Nintendo has gone a long way with Smash, and seeing it console to console really helps it grow, and it gives people something new to be excited for every new generation. And yeah, I'm really excited for Smash 4. I've got that pre-owned. I made sure I got that pre-owned because if I didn't, I will not. I'm pre-owned. I mean pre-ordered because I know I'm not getting that if I don't. It's gonna be crazy. If they don't make a Smash Wii U or 3DS bundle, I'd be shocked. But with that being said, Smash is Smash. We love Smash. Everybody loves Smash. Everyone can't stop talking about Smash. I really hope it comes to New York Comic Con this year. It's in San Diego Comic Con, so I want to give it a shot. You know, I think it'd be really awesome, especially since they're bringing the GameCube adapters, and it shows Nintendo's really listening to their fans, especially with this installment. I've never seen this before. I've never expected every character people ask for to be in it. I remember everyone, even before Smash 4 was even thought of, everyone was saying the Animal Crossing villager, Little Mac. Mega Man, going nuts over it, and they did it. You know, the balancing that has been done. They got rid of the tripping and everything because everyone hated that in Brawl. You know, it's amazing. It's really cool, and it really brings the fans and Nintendo together. It's stuff like that, especially with like new inventions like Miiverse. It's stuff like that that I'm really glad entertainment industries can do for us. It really shows a lot, especially about Nintendo. So that being said, next time we're going to talk about controllers. I've noticed something. Something I've been noticing is people have trouble going from controller to controller, and I did too at first. But I want to analyze why, and I want to analyze how it can be overcome. How did I overcome it? Because now I can pick up any controller I want and be fine with that. So we're gonna look over that. But until next time, I'll see you guys.
Yeah, before anything, I got this picture off the internet. I just wanted to say that because believe me, I would love a boxed original copy of Smash 64 too, but I just have the cartridge. I just wanted to say that in case anyone mentioned it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed anything, if I got anything wrong, if there's anything you'd like to add to stir up the conversation a little more, please don't hesitate to ask or mention. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.